I am honored to have Tuhon Rommel Tortal here. He is the nephew of Grandmaster or Grand Tuhon, Leo Gahe. And we have him over for a seminar this weekend, and he's been here all week. We've been working Pakiti Turjo all week, and of course having fun. I've known him since he's been 16 years old from my visits to the Philippines. And you know, we became good friends over the years, and we're, you know, always in contact. And so, like I said, I'm very honored to have him, and you know, thank you very much for coming here this weekend.
Again, of course, I'm so happy that being here again and spend time with my buddy here, Ron and Agalon Ron. So. And we've been friends for years. So I met him when I was 16 years old in the Philippines, and now I'm here again. I'm back, so because like tomorrow and Sunday we have a seminar. So and we hang out, we train, we laugh, you know, and we talk about all different types of weapons.
Yeah, all day long. One thing that I really wanted to talk about, which is the main theme of this video, is the fact that when I talk about a Sibat sometimes online, they try to correct me. They say, no, it's Bangkao.
Right.
And I know it is called both, Bangkao and Sibat.
Sibat. Yeah.
Is there a dialect difference, or what is the difference between the two? That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah. So Philippines is hundreds of dialects, okay? And one official national language is Filipino, known as Tagalog, okay? But if you travel on the different islands, you encounter different types of dialects. In western Visayas, for example, which is the part of central Philippines, everybody speak Hiligaynon, which is my dialect, okay? So which is that where the PTK started, you know, back in the early days, because my family from Tikbawan, Panay, and then moved so in Negros during the time of before about 1600 to 1700, something like that. And this type of weapon, the Sibat and the Bangkao, is a very common type of spear or weapon in the Philippines. So in any regions, either up north of the Philippines, central Philippines, or Mindanao, or southern Philippines, south, north, or central Philippines, everybody use Bangkao and Sibat. Okay, so but of course, there's so many people like, oh, what is Bangkao, what is Sibat? Everybody knows Bangkao. Everybody knows Sibat in the Philippines. But two different things. Two different features as far as the Sibat and the Bangkao. Okay? So let me explain real quick. This is what we call Bangkao. Okay, what is Bangkao? So in our dialect, in my dialect, okay, the word Bangkao is a throwing spear. That is literally means. Let's say, for example, if I don't like somebody, if it's my enemy, I can use this Bangkao. I say, Bangkawon taka, meaning I will throw the spear on you. All right, it's called, that's why I called Bangkao. Let me explain about the attributes of Bangkao, right? Of course, the tip section, the mid section, and the bottom end section, right? Which is your hold right there, or you hold right into the middle. Okay, so the Bangkao, it's heavier because of the handle. It's made of ironwood. When you talk about ironwood, there are different types of ironwood, you know, in the Philippines. Either you use a kamagong, bahi or any types of hardwood or yakal. So I don't know what is that type of this wood.
This one you could fight with because it's called giho, and
Giho.
giho is moderately hard, so it won't
Okay.
crack, and it's some semi-pliable.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So, but it's part of, it's a hardwood. It's heavy, right? And unlike the rattan, rattan is known as a type of tools that we use in FMA, in Kali or other style of FMA. Everybody use rattan because the flexibility, it absorbs energy when it has a contact, so has a flexibility. So that's known of the rattan. So it's better tools or training tool, right? Okay, so unlike the hardwood, the that's why this type of spear, this is meant for throwing spear and meant for thrusting. So they use this type of wood because it's very strong for thrusting, because has an weight on it. Okay, it's very good for thrusting, and at the same time it's good for throwing. So because of the weight feature of this type of spear, so when you throw it, the accuracy and stability of this type of spear, so it's more balance on it because of the weight, right? Because of the weight, and plus the penetrating power. So when you throw it, because of the weight, it penetrates deeper and balance when you throw it in the air and you hit the target. So because of the weight, it's more balanced. All right. Versus using a sibat. Okay, the sibat, most of the sibat has tip on, has also a blade like that, the same exactly, right? But the sibat, it's made of rattan. The handle is made of rattan. Okay, so what is the sibat meant for? Okay, so the sibat basically is not meant for throwing like that. It's not meant for throwing. The sibat is meant for thrusting and for impact. So you can use that for contact, so it doesn't break and it doesn't like it doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect the contact that it travel into your arm, because it's made of rattan.
Oh, the vibration you get from
It
a
will
very
absorb.
hard one, yes. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
The vibration, it absorbs because of the handle is made of rattan. But the thing is, it's not good for throwing too. If you use this for throwing, the sibat, it's not good balance. So if you see the target, if you deliver, it throws right there, so it is not balance is the same as a iron wood, because of the iron wood has weight on it, and when you throw it, it's more balanced, it's more accurate, and plus the penetrating power is more stronger because of the weight, right? But this sibat, if you throw it in the air, so there's not enough balance, and it's not good balance because of light. It's very, very light, and also when you throw it, doesn't good, not only a balance, but the penetrating power is not strong enough because it's lightweight. It's very, very light because of the handle is made of rattan. But it's good for contact. That's a good thing. So it means when you made a contact, it doesn't travel the energy and and break your forearm or your elbow, because the rattan is known as to absorb um, impact or contact, because of, if you look at it, rattan has a fiber inside, so that fiber absorbed the shock or absorb the impact. That's why lots of tribes back then and farmers, they use a Sibat for long range fighting, for thrusting, and for contact. But again, as far as effectivity is concerned of throwing using the Sibat, is not the same effectivity compared to Bangkao. Right? So again, let me show you this, okay? The how to use the Bangkao and how to use of Sibat. Okay? Can I show it, right?
Okay. Yes. All right.
Right.
Whatever.
All right. So now let's continue our when I explained it earlier about the Bangkao, right? So the Bangkao, again, this is made of hardwood. The handle is made of hardwood. Then the tip is very, very sharp, has a double edge on it, and very sharp the tip, right? So you can use this for loading position, right? And use that for cutting, and use that for thrusting too, right? Now from here, I can use a double force. Now from here, I can come up there and then follow there. See this? And then thrusting. Now I can use this, we move and thrust. So that's a use of Bangkao. So you can come up here, you can clear, then follow to thrust. And if you want, you can throw it. Okay, that's a use of Bangkao. And more on slashing, thrusting, and throwing. But for impact wise, again, as I explained earlier, when you use that for contact, it doesn't absorb energy from contact, because this type of wood that they use, it's made of bahi, either bahi, a kamagong, or any types of hardwood, which it doesn't absorb energy that compared to rattan. Okay, let me show you the how to use of Sibat. Now Sibat is more on striking, right? So it bounces.
Oh, I guess.
At the same time, you can use that for contact. Okay? So it absorbs energy because of type of wood that we use. It's made of rattan. So has a flexibility on it. Right? Okay, so from this, so you can use for clearing, for contact, for impact. Okay? Now from here, deliver thrust. But the thrust, now from here. Right. Now, so you can deliver with thick, right there, for thrust, right, now from here, thrust, right there, so you can deliver there, clearing, clear, move, either you deliver with thick, so whatever you can come up here, you can do a contact, you don't have any problem of breaking, because this type of wood, this is meant for, okay, for thrusting, for impact, for deflection, and such. So this is Sibat. All right, thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you very much.
Absolutely.
This was good.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Great.
Absolutely. Yeah.